Hey guys, Ken Perryman here, and I'm back with something pretty cool, and it's right up my alley, I would say. It is this guy right here. It is this portable propane heater for camping. It's outdoor gas space, patio, you name it, wherever you needed some directional heat and to heat up a small area and you're somewhat outdoors. Again, let's make sure this is outdoors. You have a capable self-igniting radiant cordless high heat output, all those neat features that can run off of something like these propane 1 gallon tanks. You can find these almost anywhere at any hardware store, and all you got to do is add these to it. Pretty awesome little heater. What I want to show you is you get in the box these two things. You do not get the tank. You have to get the tank yourself, but you get these two right here. And what's nice about this is this has a pretty decent platform. And basically this tank just fits right inside and helps support it. Let me switch the view for you real quick, and you can see you got a pretty good footprint. It won't tip over. If you really are valuing safety and concern, then you take these little legs that are at the bottom right here, and I'll show it to you here in a second. Check that out. Now, what do you got there? A super stable surface. It is not going to fall over. It's going to take quite a bit of effort to get past that tipping point and go over. Now, next thing you do here is you take this, and I'll show it to you in this side angle here real quick, is you take your tank and then you screw it in. And do not cross thread it. Not a good idea, but you'll hear it. And that means it's engaged. Ready? Make sure it's locked in and set in real good. Then what you're going to do, and again, I'm going to tell you, this is outdoors. This is intended to be outdoors, but I'm going to demonstrate indoors for a quick sec. Turn on the gas just a little bit. Boom. Woo. Oh my. And then I want to show you something. Look at that from the top. Look at that light up. Now, I don't want to get this room super, super hot, but you can hear this thing radiating. Let me switch here real quick so you can see. Check it out. See that red radiating? Oh my. Okay. Now, that is done. It's cooling down. You can see the orange glow is going away. I'm going to leave it on the tank to cool. This surface is the hottest, and we'll get the hottest the quickest. Be careful touching this surface area. If you need a good directional heater, point it in a direction that you need some heat, and it'll radiate some heat off a little bit of a distance. You're in a somewhat slightly enclosed, but plenty of ventilation area. This is going to work great for those type of areas. If you're at a picnic table and it's a little bit cold, you turn this on, give yourself a little bit of heat, get you some directional heat over towards whatever it is that you just want to warm up. The kids, you, whatever, maybe you got something that you want to keep warm. It can even work as a secondary warming lamp. It's got so many features. All you need to do is purchase one of these. They're not expensive. I got 2 of these tanks for less than $12 at my local hardware store. So very inexpensive to get this. All the workings are in here. You got this great little base. And again, you don't need this. Just if you need to feel safe, you got that extra leverage point to keep your product from tipping over, but it got this great base already all by itself. Let's show it to you again real quick. There you go. So that's pretty good. But if you're worried that you might tip this over, pop those feet out. If not, it works great just as it is. It's a pretty cool product, and I do like it. And this will be going with me on colder months when I'm out camping. This takes up almost no space. More importantly, in many cases, I like to bring things or have things that have dual, triple purposes, multi-purposes built into them, basically. This guy right here, you put this and connect it to an oven, a stove, a heater. You can even put one of those little stoves that sits right on top of the tank, just like this. Use this same base and cook off the top of it. The great thing about it is this is multi-purpose right here. Love these kind of tanks and to use with your cooking and heating elements. It's a gas element that you're meant to light on fire and heat up, and that's what this does. And this does really well. I'll show you here in a second. I tested it out, and it got hot quick. And for distance, if you've got a small area, and of course you have good ventilation, make sure you have good ventilation with these types of products. If you don't, I would strongly recommend, just for the purpose of if you're sleeping, which you shouldn't with these things on, to have a good CO2 monitor will identify any concerns. But these guys right here, at any other time when you're out camping, maybe on a hunting blind, plenty of ventilation, it's cold all around, but you need something to take that edge off. That's the guy for you. All right, guys, check it out. Here it is all set up. You see that the legs are all pushed out and spun out. So there's a whole lot more stability in the whole setup. So you bump into it, it's not going to tip over. Let me turn this here. You can hear. Turn it open. Give it a little bump. And then watch that thing, you can see the red glow right there in the side, and then you can see that element lighting up. You now have a fully functioning, and I could feel it all the way out here. Unfortunately, we're still in the summer months of Georgia, but my gosh, this with not a whole lot of power turned up. Let me see. Yeah, you can turn it down just a little bit. You don't need to pump a whole lot of gas in that. That thing is putting out serious heat. In fact, that is actually too hot. Look at that. You see that glow? Oh my God. And I can feel it all the way out here. You need a little heat. You need a little help. I mean, I'm starting to sweat just standing this close to it. My gosh, this thing is hot. Hope this is helpful for you. I appreciate your time, and I'm out.